Welcome to the Man United show. And today I'm the host today, Nathan Ellington, and I'm with Lee Allison today. And we're covering the Southampton versus Man United game away, obviously. And we're going to have a little look at the team sheet. Lee, how are you doing?
Very well, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, pretty good. Very surprised at the team, the lineup today. But
I haven't seen it yet, actually.
I'll put it on here on the screen right now. And tell me what you think. What's your initial reaction to what you think there? Fred Matic in midfield. Lindelof keeps his spot, and Martial goes up top. Dan James drops to the bench. So we've got Sancho on the bench, Varane on the bench, Lingard on the bench, Van der Beek on the bench. All these boys on the bench. We've got an amazing bench today. But look at the starting lineup. What do you think of that lineup?
Obviously Matic coming into the side is obviously a strange one because obviously legs wise, I don't think he's great, especially alongside Fred again, and obviously Lindelof. But Varane must be a little while away, and Sancho obviously can't be hitting the fitness levels that we thought maybe, but or he's not fully there yet. But you'd expect to see them at some point. But I still think it's enough to beat Southampton today.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
Yeah. To be fair, I agree with that. I think what he's doing is when it comes to like hard game away, he doesn't want to throw them in straight away, maybe or something like that, and go with what he already knows to make sure he gets the result straight away, and then give them like an easier home game maybe to come into.
Yeah.
So that's what I guess. I can see his thinking behind it that way. And what I'm surprised though, I did think Varane would get his first start, and I did think Sancho would come in and play, but I guess totally wrong. So yeah, that's fine. But again, who would you put in if you was picking that team?
Well, it's difficult again because we're going on what we see on the outside, and the manager obviously knows on the inside. Obviously, your first choice, you definitely bring in Varane, and you bring Sancho in your side, and whether you play Greenwood up front or Martial, you'd still be able to get to that side. Obviously, Matic is a worry for me because his legs, but he will tick the ball over. He'll protect the back four.
Yeah.
But you've got an argument for probably everyone to come in the side. You know, you've got an argument there that you could bring in 2 or 3. But he's gone with what he feels is his strongest. Maybe he felt that stay in the game and you'll get chances against Southampton. I think that's that they're not the Southampton of 2 years ago. I don't think. I think they're one of the weaker sides in the league this year. So I think that the only one there is I'd like to have seen Sancho go at them and have a real go. But like you say, maybe a home game in front of 75,000, 80,000 people would be better for him to make his debut. But I don't know. Would you have made many changes there?
I already put out my predicted lineup, and it was basically I thought Martial wouldn't come back in. I thought that he'd bring just Varane in and Sancho because there's 2 big time signings. You wouldn't expect to see them sitting on the bench, especially the fact that Sancho's been with us a few weeks now, and Varane's actually had another week to bed in, and they played a game on Tuesday as well, behind closed doors against Burnley. So I thought that they should be bringing him on here, letting him start now. But you know what? It's not the end of the world. I did see Matic do a great job against Everton pre-season with Van der Beek, who did an amazing job as well. I'd like to see Van der Beek back on, but again, we're just gonna have to wait to see what happens later on in the game. Hopefully, we'll get goals with these boys anyway, because I expect to see Martial do well. But again, you're looking at the team, and it's last season. You're still not feeling like you've got the new boys in. So
it's funny. Like, I felt that last week, even after a great win. I still felt like, people saying we'll be up there, got a shot, and I don't think we have. Because it was like last year's side. I know Varane will come in and make us better, and I feel like Sancho will, but I still feel in that midfield partnership of the two that won't win you the league, in my opinion. But time will tell. Another 3 points today would be good, but I still think we need that little bit more.
Yeah, definitely. So for today, who do you think your key player is today, looking at that lineup now?
I think Pogba, again, is the main linchpin to everything they do, Man United. If he's on form, the team are on form, you create chances. Fantastic last week. Great player. If he plays well, I think Man United play well. If he gives the ball away all game, I think Man United don't play well. So for me, it all comes through him, and he's a top player. So hopefully he'll produce the goods again. Do you think the same or?
Yeah, well, looking at it, obviously you think Pogba, you're just fresh in your mind, innit? Like the last game, Pogba's done really, really well, and you think, right, he's got to come back in and do the same thing again. But does it always happen game after game for Pogs? So let's see if he can do it this game straight away. It's going to be a tough one. Again, you got Greenwood out on the right though, so it's kind of, I thought he's getting used to that middle position, and now he's put back on the right again. So it's kind of like, it's tough. I don't know how we're going to play without an out-and-out winger, really. You've got basically two strikers who are not going to be... Greenwood's going to be playing wing. Martial's going to go up top. Can we create the chances with them boys? Of course we can. We're probably going to get goals anyway. So I just can't wait to see the boys come on. That's my thing. But again, I think it's Bruno and Pogba. Them two boys there, they're going to have to make something happen once again for this to happen. When the team changes, I won't be saying Bruno Pogba every game. Of course not. But a game away, you know what it's like when you play away anyway. It's going to be tough to start with. You have to get that first goal, and then you can relax a bit more. And I think that's probably what's going to happen. So if I'm going to think of someone, it's probably, in my mind today, I'm going to go with Bruno is going to be the key to something happening today. I think Pogba did it last week. This time, obviously, Bruno did it last week as well. But it's those two boys again. But I think if Bruno's on it, again, if Pogba, it's same, you're right. Both of them, if they're both on it, we win the game anyway.
Yeah.
So, and then hopefully the boys come on earlier, get more minutes in the tank so they can start the following game.
Yeah.
Now, score predictions. What's your score predictions? Who's going to score? Because I'm going to write this down and I'm going to say, everyone in the comment section, you can write down as well. We're going to have a look and see what you think.
I'm going to be positive here. I'm going to go 3-0 Man United.
3-0 United, okay.
Yeah. I'm going to go Greenwood.
Yeah.
Fernandez.
Yeah.
And Martial to score.
Okay. Greenwood, Martial, and Fernandez, Bruno. Right. I'm going with, because I was looking at the outlook for the league, who we thought would be where, and we said Southampton will struggle this year, being the fact that they've lost a lot of good players as well. And I think obviously we're going to win the game. And I think it's going to be a nice, comfortable victory as well. But I'm going to go with 4-1. For some reason, something said 4-1. 4-1 for me. Decent. And I'm going with Greenwood is going to get on the team sheet. I think Pogba's going to get on the team sheet. Bruno's obviously going to get on the team sheet. And Martial's going to get on the team sheet. I'm going with all of them getting on the team sheet. All those boys in attack are going to get on the goal scoring sheet. We've got on here, we've got Callum Miller saying 2-1 to United, thinking it's going to be a real tight one for some reason. Don't know why. You've got Stephen Garnett, boy that I know from a while ago. Good to see you on here. He's got 3-1 away. Okay, no problem. Kate, one of our regulars, she's saying 4-1 to Nathan. Thank you. No, you're saying 4-1 Nathan, same as what I'm saying. And she's got eyes looking at it going, huh? Really? Well, if City can go on 5-0 Norwich, we can 4-1 Southampton. We're up there this year. We've got to go for it. We've got to be talking. You got Tarry, who said 3-0 United. Snapley, he's got exactly the same as you. Ollie's at the wheel, stop panicking. You know.
That's the problem. That's why we are panicking.
I think you've done a great job, to be fair.
Yeah. No. Do you know what I like about it? You can shoot from the hip as directors and that, but it takes a long time to build a proper side. And that doesn't happen overnight. And listen, he's done all right. Solskjaer's done all right.
He's done well. He's made us the United that we used to see, and the type of football that we want to see, the balance that you want in the wings. I'm loving it. Yeah. But you've got Paul James, another regular, said, what's he doing? Putting Matic, my God. Callum Miller saying, worried Southampton going to be up for it. And And then you've got Stephen saying disappointing to see Sancho and Varane not starting, but can only see United win. So, of course, same old stuff. But yeah, so everyone's pretty much on the same page as us. You got here Nana saying not happy with Matic. Pogba or McTominay should be in there, and Sancho start. 3-0 win. No, he's got same as you. So there's 3 on your side, 0 on mine. Okay, all right. Let's see how it turns out. So we've got the goal scorers. We know who it's gonna be. Right. So after the game, we'll be back on here, obviously, and we're going through the review. So until then, guys, enjoy the game, and I'll see you back. Are you back with us, Lee, later on?
Certainly, mate. Will be.
Perfect. All right. Enjoy the game, guys. Peace out, and wash your hands.